What's up, y'all? It's Emile Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News, and just on the heels of Taylor Swift's Folklore album, fans are now speculating that Karlie Kloss might have shown her support in the most subtle way possible. You don't exactly have to be a diehard Swiftie to know that Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss were once inseparable best friends, even having posed for a Vogue magazine cover together back in 2015. They were basically the epitome of lifelong best friend goals and didn't seem to miss a birthday, road trip op, special occasion, or even just a night in complete with wine and homemade cookies. Karlie and Taylor were the dynamic duo, hanging out at Coachella together and also celebrating the 4th of July at Taylor's Rhode Island mansion in 2016, alongside a massive group of A-listers. But a month later in August, and just weeks after Taylor's infamous feud with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West went viral, Karlie was asked about the conflict when Sunday Times Style magazine asked Karlie if she thought Kim was a good person, to which she replied, you know, I think she's been a lovely person to me in the past. Look, I really don't know her that well. After receiving some backlash for her response, Karlie later took to Twitter to clarify her statement, saying, quote, "I will not allow the media to misconstrue my words. Taylor has always had my back and I will always have hers." The two would only be seen in public together a few more times. However, as the years went by, fans were quick to notice that Taylor's friend group had become much more tight-knit, and Karlie was nowhere to be seen, aside from a few birthday posts. Rumors of a feud between Taylor and Karlie really picked up traction after Karlie shared a video of herself with the caption "Swish Swish," which has since been changed when fans thought she was taking Katy Perry's side of the Taylor-Katy feud. Although Karlie would continue to tell the press that she and Taylor were still good friends, the final straw might have been just last year when Karlie was pictured vacationing with Taylor's arch-nemesis Scooter Braun and a group of close friends. Fast forward a year later, and just on the heels of Taylor's 8th studio album release, fans are convinced that Karlie has subtly supported her with a recent Instagram post shared on the exact same day Taylor revealed she will be releasing Folklore. In the photo, Karlie is seen being one with the wilderness, as her caption reads, "Happy Place." Although there isn't much of a connection here, fans have pointed out that this could have been an album promotion, as Taylor's album cover also shows her standing in the middle of the woods. Fans also noticed that Karlie had liked a series of photos in support of Taylor, including fellow model Martha Hunt's Instagram photos, posing with the official Taylor Swift cardigan to promote the song. She also liked the photo that designer Christian Siriano shared, revealing his Taylor-inspired paint session over the weekend. So clearly, whatever feud there was between Taylor and Karlie, if any at all, is far in the past. But fans aren't quite stopping there. Another wild theory suggests that Taylor and Karlie actually had more than a friendship in the past, something more along the lines of a relationship, so hear me out. Since the release of Folklore, fans have been hard at work trying to connect the dots between Taylor's lyrics and her actual life. Upon listening to the album, fans are convinced that the song Betty is actually about Taylor's estranged relationship with Karlie. The theory all started after Taylor revealed in a live chat with fans that 3 of the songs on Folklore are about a teenage love triangle that deep dives into all 3 people's perspectives at different times in their lives. Fans were quick to point out that the 3 songs included Betty, August, and the lead single Cardigan, in which the characters' names are Betty, James, and a girl whom John cheated with. Cardigan is from Betty's perspective, while Betty is James' perspective, and August is another girl's perspective. The song Betty in particular is about James' attempt to apologize and reconcile with Betty after cheating on her, and after really analyzing who each of the characters could be in Taylor's life, fans came to the conclusion that Betty is actually Karlie, whereas Taylor is James, and one Swiftie tweeted, "She said, 'James, get in, let's drive. Those days turned into nights. Slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long.' Taylor's named after James Taylor, and Karlie Kloss's middle name is Elizabeth, aka Betty." Another user compared Taylor's album cover to Karlie's recent photo, saying, "Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss have been dating for 7 years. You can't convince me otherwise, and this is just more proof." And this person made a connection to both Karlie and Taylor's current boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, saying, "Taylor is so crazy. Betty, Joe's mom's name, and Karlie's middle name, William Bowery. Taylor hung out with both Joe and Karlie in places with Bowery in the name in October 2016, Karlie posting the tree pic, Taylor releasing the album 2 years to the day after Karlie's engagement post." Alright, I may need to sit down after that one, but persistent fans have been theorizing Taylor and Karlie's alleged secret relationship for a while now, especially considering how inseparable they once were. Although the theory is well known amongst the Swiftie fan base, others aren't exactly convinced, as this is one theory many refuse to get behind. One user said, "Sapphic connotations are definitely there, but please don't say that Folklore is about Karlie when she's so clearly happy with Joe. There's nothing wrong with interpreting it as a non-straight song, but actively mislabeling her stated sexual orientation isn't cool. Although nothing has been confirmed and likely never will be in true Taylor fashion, you have to admit these theories are wild and pretty entertaining to say the least. But to check out all the Easter eggs in Taylor Swift's Folklore album, click right over here for another Clevver News video. And then I know the rumors are a lot to take in, but I want to hear your thoughts on all that we discussed above down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.